patrons. So this week I finally get to restart watching all the videos of the lesson course that I was working on at the very beginning, and I've just kind of taken a break from because I need to get the animation done. So now this week I should be working on about 5 videos, I think. Yeah, 5 videos. So one of them is animating our lizard, which is our dragon, animating our cactus, which is our dwarf, finishing our defenders, finishing our attackers. So all 4 of those should just be like, I'm already done with them and I'm just watching them to make sure that there's nothing I missed that I need to do, and kind of also just getting back into it. So those should have nothing that I need to do. And then the last one is projectile animation. So that one, I don't know what the projectile is going to be from, and I don't know what it is, and I don't have any art for it, so that one, hopefully I'll be able to knock that out this week. That is the plan. But I did do a whole timeline of how I think this is going to go, and I've spaced everything out pretty well so that I'm doing a video or 2 a week, and so that should be about where I actually am at, and shouldn't be too hard to complete. So I'm going to go ahead and jump into game dev. Hello patrons! So this is what I finished this week, which is actually everything that I expected. Let me pull up the list of the videos. Okay, so I was supposed to do all the art for the game, which you can kind of see here. I was supposed to do projectile animation using Unity Remote, review and improvements, and moving attackers from script. So the only thing I did not get done was moving attackers from the script. But I did get everything else done, which was really great. So obviously the artwork, pretty obvious what I did. I got some gold coins. For now this will work. All this is kind of placement art. Just like the dragon was never gonna always look like this. I want to put scales underneath it. So I kind of attempted to do that with the gold. So it kind of looks like a gold pile. So only editing to that. There's a rock. I just took a Google image of a rock and put a gray overlay over it to make it a little bit darker. I'll probably actually make it lighter, but for now that also works. Made a dwarf that's exactly the same except for the hair color and the eye color. I made the purple dragon, which you can see right here. You can see the blue bleeding through. Once again, not really concerned with that until it's a more finalized thing. And then this is actually just some clip art that I found, or some image that I found online. Basically, I want to make the fireball so that it's kind of like the flame, where it's just it just cycles through it always. It doesn't matter what it is. Let me get to the images folder. So it is, just a cycling image like that, just different sprites going through, rather than one of the bone animations from the dwarf or the dragon. So I kind of want to do that same thing with the flame fireball, but I'm not quite sure how I want that to look yet. So for now I'm just going to leave this there and make it probably look fairly similar to artwork wise as the fire on the tail. So that will definitely be changed for sure, but all of it's, it's fairly finalized. Really, that fireball is the only thing I'm that's going to be completely different. The rest of it, I want it to look kind of like this and go from there. But yeah, so I did that. Projectile animation, once again, don't really have to do that. Also not very hard to just make it cycle through the sprites, so that's not too bad. Using Unity Remote ended up being for an app, and I'm not making this into an app, if you can tell by the aspect ratio, or if you remember from me probably talking about it in the past video. Not sure what I've done, it's been a while. So that was all about apps, so didn't have to do that. Review and improvements, I did do that. So that was all about the starting music. Whenever... Okay, I don't know why I'm having issues saying it. Whenever you get into the menu, I have to scroll way up to even see part of it. In the options menu, you have that volume bar that we have set up. Well, it wouldn't actually read that until you went into the options menu. It didn't ever read that from the very beginning, and now it does. So we'll go ahead and run through it, through the whole game, so you can kind of see. turn it way down and then restart it. I guess I can't actually show that because it does automatically read. Interesting. It should work just like that. I do it from the menu without doing that really loud. Yeah, it definitely is saving it now. Okay, there we go. I don't know why that wasn't working at the beginning. So obviously the volume is a lot lower. And so instead of having to hit option so that it reads that, it now reads it from the very beginning. So that is what I did with that, and that was pretty easy. Let me pull up the script. Yeah, set start volume. That's going to take forever to load, so I'm going to go ahead and just say what it did. So I have the music manager, which manages all the music. Who knew? Whenever it starts, it finds the object music manager, and if the music manager, it sets it from the player press. It just immediately sets it from the very beginning, and that music manager is put into the scene, or the script. The object that has a script. The object that has a script is just put into the menu scene. So yeah, the script. I don't know why I just called scripts. I feel like I should have called it something different. But yep, it has that set start menu volume, which is exactly what the script is called. So I just put that in there, and that made that all work pretty well. One thing I did notice while doing this is that whenever you go back into the menu, it immediately starts from the top. And it's not too big of a deal right now, but I would oh my gosh, my words today. I would like to finalize that and get that better in the future. So that was that. And then I haven't done moving attackers from script, and that's the last thing. So that was a lot to get through, even just watching the videos and making sure that I wasn't missing anything. But it was also nice to kind of get back into it, and I'm so glad that I got all the images done, especially for the game. That makes me, well, not all, I know there's going to be more, but all for what I was supposed to get done. I was really worried that it was going to take a lot longer. But yeah, so unfortunately I'm not going to be working on any dev for the next 2 weeks. This week I'm going to be playing Destiny 2 immediately when I get home. I should be doing it right now, but I'm taking time for this. Because, this is more important than that. So, here we are. But, I'm going to be doing that for, all week. And then after that, I'm going to take a little break from absolutely everything and not do anything for a couple days. 5 days. So, yeah, those are my plans. And, hopefully, I will see you guys next time with a lot more progress like this. I don't know if I've mentioned it. I think I have. But maybe you don't read the posts if you only watch the videos. But I have put more time in my schedule to work on dev than before, so I should be able to get at least a little bit more. It's only 2 or 3 hours a week more, but that's a pretty big chunk if you really think about it. We'll see. I think it'll help get this kind of moving faster without also making me go insane and absolutely filling up all my time doing stuff, because I don't want to go insane. I think that's not good. But yeah, that is everything for this time. So thank you guys for supporting me. Thank you Justin Moriarty, Kevin Stubblefield, and Kevin Shelby. Thank you for making these videos possible and sticking through all this. I will see you guys in a couple weeks. Bye!